Good evening. Frankfurter, wiener, hot dog, however you call it, there's always a perfect way to eat a hot dog. Most Americans enjoy a hot dog. And according to the American Meat Institute, in 2009 at professional baseball parks, there was almost 22 million hot dogs sold and consumed. I feel that I'm qualified to speak to you about hot dogs today because I was a co-owner of Papa Rock's Oaks and the current owner of Double D's hot dog trucks, also known as Dexy Dogs. Today I'll inform you about the making of the perfect Oaks hot dog. To get to making the hot dogs, first let me give you a little history of the hot dog in America, and then I'll get into the preparation and what goes into making the hot dogs, the toppings, eating the hot dogs, because there's a couple different ways to eat the hot dogs. First, let me give you a little history. The American hot dog came to America probably about the 1860s by German immigrants in New York City selling it out of a hot dog cart. According to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, in 1871, Charles Feldman, a German butcher, opened his first hot dog shop in Coney Island. In his first year of business, he sold 3,863 hot dogs. And he sold these on a milk roll. Also, according to Bruce Craig, PhD, retired professor emeritus from Roosevelt University, the Germans ate what they called the Duckschen sausages on bread, which is how America got to use buns. Oaks was started up in 1974 in East Moss Point, Mississippi, which is about 4 miles west of the Alabama-Mississippi state line on Highway 90. It has been a staple for Jackson County residents and also Alabamians that would come over and enjoy the hot dogs. Currently, this store sells about 4,000 hot dogs a week. Now I've given you a little history, let me get into what makes an Oaks hot dog so special. The beginning process, there's a few different things it starts with. The first process, of course, is the hot dog, and it's the cooking of the hot dog. There's many different ways to cook a hot dog. You can boil it, grill it, bake it, fry it, steam it, broil it. At Oaks, we use steam. We steam the hot dogs, which gives it the plump, juicy flavor that everybody enjoys. The second component is the bun. Obviously, there's not much preparation to a bun, but at Oaks, we steam the buns as well, which gives them a soft, moist texture. The last thing to get prepared is the toppings. There's not much preparation in the toppings. Of course, you've got your mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, onions, jalapenos, sweet relish, dill pickles, sauerkraut, coleslaw, and of course your chili and your cheese. At the Oaks, the chili is actually the secret recipe, and I can't give you the secret. You've got to buy the recipe from us, and then we'll throw in a store. That's how we ended up getting it. Finally, there's a couple different ways to eat a hot dog. Most Americans just pick it up and dig right in. And there's some, however, that use a fork and a knife. And sometimes, depending on what you get on your hot dog, especially at Oaks, a fork and knife is sometimes required. In conclusion, I want to remind you that a hot dog is a personal favorite. Actually, everybody has their own favorite, and it's just a personal choice of what you like on them. Today, I explained to you a little history about the hot dogs, what goes into the Oaks hot dogs and getting them prepared. As I stated earlier, I was a co-owner of Papa Rock's Oaks in Moss Point and a current owner of Double D's hot dogs trucks. So with all the different ways to cook hot dogs and all the toppings that can go on a hot dog, everyone can create their own perfect Oaks hot dog. So whether if you call it a Frankfurter, a wiener, or a hot dog, only you know what makes it a perfect. My perfect hot dog is chili cheese, mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, jalapenos, dill pickles,